everyone, welcome to my channel. I can't believe that I'm finally doing this. Like, I have been dreaming about opening a booktube for such a long time now, and I'm so happy that it is finally happening. So, as a quick way of introduction, hi, I'm Pratyasha and I'm from India, and I love reading. So, reading has been a huge part of my life since I was a kid. Like, I cannot remember a time during my childhood when I was ever without a book. But then with life and everything that happens when you grow up, right, it kind of like took a backseat for me. But then last year is pretty much when I again started reading, and it kind of felt like I have returned home. Like, it felt so amazing. It felt like I have returned to my happy place. So here we are. This is pretty much going to be my first video, and with this I'm going to kickstart my booktube journey. So since this is the first video on my channel, I thought why not do the booktube newbie tag, because I feel like that would be a fun way for you guys to get to know me. So there are this couple of questions which pretty much will give you an idea of what you can expect from this channel, and pretty much an idea about me as well. So let's quickly jump into it without wasting any further time. Okay, so the first question is, why are you starting a booktube channel? Okay, so I think it's been more than a decade now since I have been following, book content on YouTube, and honestly, some of my favorite books are because of this space. And over the years, I have really enjoyed watching other people, other booktubers out there, talk about their favorite books. I mean, it's really comforting to watch someone talk so passionately about the books they have read. Like, it's really joy to watch someone's eyes sparkle when they are kind of like reading their favorite passage from a book they have read. And honestly, I also wanted a similar space for myself where I can also share my experiences, my thoughts from of the book that I have read, and also connect with like-minded people who also love reading as such. So pretty much that is the reason why I am starting this channel. So the next question is, when did I start reading? So as I mentioned earlier, reading has been a huge part of my life since I was a kid. Like, I do not remember a time there being, during my childhood when I was ever without a book. But to probably pick the exact time, or when this habit came to, when this journey began, is because of my mom. I mean, she is an avid reader, and she pretty much helped me start my journey with books. And I was, I think, around 4 to 5 year old when I first had my own, like, she gifted me my first book, and pretty much that is it when my journey with books or reading started. So the next question is, what is my favorite genre? So honestly, I don't think I am a genre specific reader. So for me, more than a genre, it's how it may a book makes me feel while I'm reading it. So I kind of like read a mix of everything, like little bit of everything, from lit fics, from psychological thrillers, contemporary fictions, classics. So basically, I am that type of reader who is open to almost anything, um, as long as the book kind of feels emotionally meaningful in some way. Okay, so the next question is, what is my goal for this channel? Honestly, one of my biggest goal for this channel is to create more intentional content around reading. Like, the internet today has so much to consume. Like, it can like, there are so many opinions, right? Opinions, recommendations, trends, that it can sometimes feel very noisy, and overwhelming, even though it is exciting. So I kind of like, with this channel, want to create a space that kind of feels more slower and calmer, and kind of helps people discover new reads. Especially people who are getting into reading. I hope this channel can help them to explore different kinds of books and not just the trending ones. And help them connect with stories that can, they can truly resonate with. So that is my main goal for this channel. Next question is, what book or series got me into reading? Okay, I think I have mentioned this, right? Like, comics were the first thing that I read, that got me into reading. So there was this, comic collection that used to be called Tinkle, and I was pretty obsessed with it. I mean, I literally had begged my mom to, do the monthly subscription because I was so excited to read each and every issues, and I used to like kind of like wait for them to, arrive at home, and yeah, so pretty much that is what I think started my journey and made reading a fun, reading so fun for me. But then growing up in school, we used to have this library period, and there is where I discovered Annette Blyton books, and I loved Naughtiest Girl was one of my favorite series. I have also read Famous Five, Secret Seven. There were some of the books series which I grew up with. And then in my teenage years, I was pretty much obsessed with Nicholas Sparks books. I mean, I loved the emotional, that I think those were the books that, kind of like shaped my love for emotional and character driven books. And so yeah, so for every phase of my life, I had different books and authors that kind of like shaped my, reading journey. Okay, so that was all for the Booktube Newbie Tag. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. I mean, I'm genuinely excited to see how this goes, and to connect with you all through books and reading. So, if any of this kind of resonated with you or feels like your kind of space, I would really love for you guys to be here. Do subscribe if you want to, follow along, and yeah. So and please definitely leave a comment by introducing yourself, and also share what you are currently reading or what your all-time favorite book is. I mean, I'm always looking out for recommendations. So yeah, pretty excited to see how this goes, and thank you once again, to be here, for being here for the beginning of this journey. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you, take care till then, and bye bye.